Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Terry here. Simple Swing Thoughts, guys. Simple Swing Thoughts YouTube channel promoting the 2-6 swing process. Now, guys, the question is, do new golf clubs make us better golfers? And for years, a lot of people think that. For years, I thought that. For 15 years, I thought, well, maybe if I got this club or that club or what have you. Now, I really wasn't into swing aids, but I think a lot of us sort of buy into the fact that maybe new clubs is the answer. When the new technology, the new carbon steel, the new carbon graphite, whatever the case is, we buy into the fact that they have finally made a club for us that we can go out and hit and hit straight shots, be consistent, lower those scores, and just enjoy ourselves on the golf course. But what happens is I got to thinking, if I owned a golf equipment company and I made my living on selling golf clubs or selling swing aids or whatever the case is, would I be interested in a lot of golfers playing better golf? Because I know that, after I started, hitting the ball better, I didn't have to buy a new driver. Up until about a year ago, I hit the original R7, tailor-made, driver. I think that was a 2004 model. And then up until about a year ago, I upgraded to the Titleist, 910 series, which 910 means, 2010 model. And so, so that golf club now is almost 8 years old, So what happens? I mean, I hit the Mizuno MP67 cut muscles, which is probably, I don't know, 7 years old, just don't really have a need to go out and buy new equipment. Now I had to replace my 8-iron one time because I'd left it somewhere, but I replaced it with the same model, the same MP67 model. So, when you think of the moral hazard, okay, in owning a golf club company or a golf equipment company and really wanting golfers to play better golf, because again, stats show that again, over 90% of the golfers still really can't break 100. And if they can't break 100, then I know that I'm still going to be in business as long as that golfer still tries to play. As long as the tour pros still make it look easy on TV, as long as golf gets good ratings, as long as there's record crowds at golf tournaments, the whole cycle just continues to churn on itself. So, it's just one of those thoughts to where, what comes first, the chicken or the egg, or what comes first, the new golf club or the way to swing the golf club. So, it's one of those, again, it's one of those things to where, how dedicated are we to really wanting to get better at this game, or do we just enjoy, or do we just enjoy the journey in terms of chasing our tail, you might say? Do we enjoy the mystique of maybe this is the year? Do we enjoy, that kind of hype every year as golf season rolls around? Because, we're all getting older. I'll be 51 here in the next month or so. I'm in pretty good shape. Don't have a lot of injuries. I've got a golfer's elbow on my right elbow. But my point is, when does it end? Does it end with us just saying that, hey, we just can't figure it out, or does it end with, joining the 2-6 process, and joining golfers all over the world who are saying golf is fun again? Do we try to make a change, or do we just continue to do the same things over and over? Because guys, I could line up, 10 YouTube videos talking about how to correct the slice, from 10 different networks. Okay, and those networks will pretty much say the same thing. They pretty much don't tackle the big picture. They just want to tackle the individual swing flaw in hopes that you do what? In hopes that you go out and try that time and time again with absolutely no results, instead of attacking the full picture. It's only a 2-second swing, guys, and I've said this a million times. It's only a 2-second swing. You could literally teach the whole golf swing in every video that anybody ever does, and that's basically almost what I do. whether I'm teaching, how to fix a swing flaw, or whether I'm teaching how to make your swing better in terms of getting more distance, more consistency, lowering your scores, chipping, pitching, all that kind of stuff. You could literally teach the whole golf swing because it's only 2 seconds. So the question is that what new golf club companies want to do? Is that what golf equipment swing aid companies, is that what they really want to do, or do they just want to continue to sell new stuff? Because no doubt any of us would love to go to that nice golf course, wherever it may be, and know that we have a game that is comparable to really enjoying what that golf course lends itself to. That we have the game to really enjoy taking in the scenery, taking in the ocean, taking in the fairways, taking in all that stuff, knowing that we have a game that's comfortable enough for us to do what? To go out and play good golf. And so, that's the kind of experience that we're capturing here at 2-6, because, I've got literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of comments over all my media over the past 3.5 years, 4 years, that point to the fact of, 2-6 is the simplest process anywhere in the world. Okay? And when you look at my videos from A to Z, you never get lost. You'll never get lost in the confusion of what a club position is, or what the body position is, or what this is doing or what that's doing. You're never going to hear things on my videos that sound scientific. You're not going to hear biomechanical engineering, anatomical this, biomechanical that, external this, internal that. You're not going to hear any of that because there's no time for it. So there's no time for it. When I say that, there's no time for it in a 2-second swing. So this is why the whole 2-6 process. Now, for those of you who don't know what 2-6 means, 2-6 is the two simple swing thoughts, okay, that evolve around just the two simple swing adjustments through your grip and posture, okay, that put you in all 6 club and all 6 body positions automatically. They put you in those positions automatically, simultaneously, all in one piece. Whether it's on the takeaway or the downswing, it all happens in one piece. There's no sequencing here. There's no sequencing. There's no timing. There's no separation of lower body and upper body. None of that stuff. It all works, in sequence, and that's the beauty of what 2-6 is. So again, people ask me, well, what's my interest? Well, my interest is for guys to play better golf. I don't care what kind of equipment you're using. I don't say, well, you got to go out and get the new Titleist, A4, 16 irons or whatever the case is. I don't tell you that you have to go out and buy the newest, driver M2 or whatever. That's for you. That's the decision for you to make. What we do is, we make sure that you understand the principles behind how that golf club is made, because every golf club cannot get away from loft and offset. Every golf club, every iron has to have some sort of loft and offset. And if you can adjust your swing, if you can adjust your grip and your spine-centered posture to how that golf club works through the offset and through the loft, it doesn't matter what golf club you hit. Okay, now you might get, your distances may vary because of the technology. That's a given. But in terms of accuracy and just overall performance, that's not going to suffer. That's not, of course, not unless the golf club is real old and there's absolutely, no technology in the club. You may, find the ball coming off a little flatter or whatever, but in terms of just understanding that whatever club you're hitting, it's built around principle. It's built around the laws of how the golf club is made. It's not really built around, the physics of your anatomical and your biomechanical engineering. That's just big words for you to feel like that you have found the secret, or that you found a trick, a gimmick, or a tip. See, that's what those words are for. My words here are very simple: grip, posture, leverage, spine, center. Creating space, keeping width, dropping the club on the space you bought. See, that's the kind of easy to understand golf lingo that builds on each other. See, all that builds on each other. A lot of people ask me all the time, says, well, Terry, what's the most important part of the golf swing? Or what's the most important position in the golf swing? And that's easy. That's the position that you're in, okay, because that's going to cascade into the position that you're going. Okay, so in other words, I can't say, oh, you've got a great top of the backswing position, knowing that you twisted and swayed off the ball. I can't say that you have an optimal backswing at the top. Again, if I know that you've twisted and swayed off the ball, that optimal position at the top of your backswing is only going to be a byproduct of if you stayed centered, created your space, bought your real estate, and stayed wide. Now the backswing will what? Now the backswing will be in a better position than it would have been if you didn't do those things. You see, so that's how it works. It's basically just as easy as that, guys. And that's that's what's getting the reputation of 2-6 as being the most simplest process on YouTube, the most simplest golf swing process anywhere in the world, really. So again, I just wanted to just sit down and sort of just get on my iPhone and just sort of just express feelings on these new golf clubs because we're coming into new season now. We're coming into a new golf season, and we're going to see it all. We're going to see the glitz. We're going to see the glamour. We're going to see the lighting. We're going to see the shiny clubs. We're going to see how this does, how that does, And one thing I remember when I would buy a new golf club in the past, I would hate to get it dirty. So then I wouldn't compress the ball as much because I didn't want to get the club dirty. But that was before I knew really how to swing the club. So, now you've got going through your mind, how do you swing this club? And now you have going through your mind, I don't want to get this club dirty. so really a bad combination in trying to play better golf. So again, just wanted to just bring this out to you guys, especially again, as we're heading into the new season, 2018. So, starts over again, guys. This might as well be, 2004 because it's the same hype, same dreams, same expectations or whatever the case is. So hopefully we can get through this this year with a better swing and not just trying to go out and buy new golf clubs. Okay, hope this helps. Terry here, 2-6 YouTube Live here on the YouTube Simple Swing Thoughts YouTube channel. Okay, talk to you guys soon.